so you can score a touchdown in the next 2 plays. You can also return the punt for a TD to receive a bonus defensive stat collectible. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Returnable here from the 38.
Oh, snap! Yes. Look at that. A punt return. Hey, sweet. There you go, guys. So here's my advice for that challenge. What you want to do is be a boss, okay? That's spelled B-A-W-S. And when they kick it to you, just just do some wiggle sticks a little bit, make them miss, break some ankles, stuff like that. And it's not a big deal, and you get 2. According to what it said, it sounds like we're gonna get 2 stat collectibles versus just getting the regular challenge goal of the TD is gonna give you 1. Just because if you're a boss, you're a boss. So Now, in all seriousness, Tyreek Hill, I had to restart a few times on that challenge. I'm not gonna lie, and I was trying my typical, play action boot LT on the Patriots offensive playbook, sending Julio Jones out on a streak, trying to get them in press coverage, yada yada yada. For whatever reason, Julio Jones was not playing like himself, and obviously it's a very good defense, so that was tough. And we got really close. We got down to the 2-yard line on the first play in one of them, and then I went for like a mesh play that I run where Julio Jones, the 2 wide receivers are coming on crossing routes. It's usually quite easy, quite automatic, but the DB was on him like white on rice. So anyways, let's really quick look at that since this is so rare for me anyways, and I think most people, to be honest, to have returns on a consistent basis. Let's look at that returned wherever it is. Here it is. 4th and 20 on Denver 15, 62-yard return by Tyreek Hill. That's the second thing. Tyreek Hill, best returner in the game. I think he still is. He's definitely cheap. He's not like 500,000 coins. I think he's like well under 100K at this point. Get him if you don't have him already. Get that guy. He's a wide receiver, and you can use him as that. But get him, and you just throw him out in as your punt and kick returner, and you'll be thankful you did. But look, let's jump into that and watch this return. Just to say it again. Why not? Right? I don't know. I guess I should put it on. I'll let this go, and then I'll highlight Tyreek Hill once it gets over closer to him. Well, it should stay on him. Okay. So Tyreek Hill's coming in. Let's bounce out a little bit. Let's see how he breaks ankles. What moves I have to do. So I come out here. It's return left. I think it was. Coming here. Only space I see. The left, going to the left here. Looks like we're going to get caught here. So for the time being, my blockers are all up in this business. So I think I cut it right up in here. Let's see if that's what I do. Indeed, I do. Picks up a great block here, and then he sets the edge here. These guys are setting the edge here. That doesn't set me free, but see, we have block here, right in time, edge set here, 2 edge set here, and then the mid's being set. We've got free guys coming, so that's going to be a factor where you got to make moves. But that was a good setup. So I immediately read that and cut right. And now it's, some one-on-one battles, 2-on-1 battles, stuff like that. So at this position, normally, you're like, I knew I had a chance here. I'm like, okay, you got to do something here. This isn't automatic. You can't just run a straight line. So you come up, and I just had to turn on him. Come up here and turn on him. Just cut out, because Tyreek Hill's fast. So you can turn up here and just cut out. And then cut back in. And so he'll do the dive. And I knew there's a certain angle. Here, I'll try to show it from this side. So I'm coming in, and I'm cutting out there. May not look like much from there, but you can get a feel for the CPU and make a miss. And this is one of the best defenses in the game. So make him miss. That's dude number one. Cut back in, going down the field. You got to make another dude miss at least. Same thing, cutting out, and I'm cutting back in. It's the same technique, but it works. Because when you cut out here, it's going to set him up for a dive out to your position right there. But then as you're starting to cut back in, you see I'm cutting back in right about here. And he's diving right there. So he dives, and I cut in, and you see the separation I have on him. So not that I'm some king of returns. I'm just showing you my thought process. And then I see that one final dude. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm Tyreek Hill. I'm passing you. I'm just going to take the edge to the end zone. And I was kind of worried about going out of bounds, but I still cut back out right. And that's it. So let's watch this in full speed, and then I'll let you go. And you can see the rewards you get from one challenge if you return one, which is 2 stack collectibles. But here we go. He moves in, his blockers. He cuts. Oh, he breaks his ankles. Oh, he cuts out, breaks his ankles. Oh, and he beats him to the edge, and it's a touchdown, Tyreek Hill. No, seriously, you should buy that, dude. I mean, if you want to start returning punts or getting some, if you've never gotten one, I'm sure there's plenty of people who have not gotten one before, because it just happens, especially versus computer. Get him, and your punt returns will be better. You'll have a better average at the very least on the starting position. So here we are. We have Dixon, and we should have another one. Yep, we have another one now, and then we have another Jalen Ramsey. I'm sorry. So there you go. Hopefully that helps you out. But it's kind of like, ooh, I mean, when I said you got to be a boss, I was joking, but it's not a joke. You just, AKA, you got to make some plays if you want to do that. Obviously, get the 2 stack collectibles. So the single stack collectible, I already told you. I would, you're probably going to end up, best case scenario, on the 48, 50-yard line. So either line up 2 plays that will net you, on average, 30 yards-ish a piece, 25, 30 yards a piece, or do like I would have done in that scenario and set up a play that streaks, say your best wide receiver, get him in press coverage, try to get the safety shifted, and just give him a shot. If he doesn't get it, do it again. Give him another shot. Keep doing that. Eventually, he's going to catch it, and you'll get a touchdown. Maybe you catch it on the 1 yard line. If you do catch it up short, throw in like if you're in the Patriots offensive playbook, do something like the mesh play, or you could do something like the extract trail, which is basically, you can do that with any play. All you're doing, if you have a mobile quarterback, especially, is you roll out to whichever way, and so you're going to run it in with your quarterback if the lane's there. If the lane's not there, you've got the wide receiver on the opposite side coming across on a drag. And if you got a defender between you and the end zone, then you got that wide receiver that's on that drag. It's going to be right there, ready for you to throw to on the run. So Michael Vick, perfect quarterback. Donovan McNabb would be a good quarterback for that. Steve McNair, good quarterback for that. Any of the mobile quarterbacks with good arms. Yeah. So take care. Let's get on to the next one.